The kids are heading back to school in just a couple of weeks. Allison Streit from the Calgary Public Library is here now with some nonfiction books that will get the kids geared up for school. Thank you so much for being here, Allison.
No problem.
I am so on this topic right now with the kids. I'm trying to get them to read more and say, remember everything you learned before the summer? Here we go.
Yes.
So here's some good reads that you think will get them
Yes.
going.
So to be clear, not nonfiction though. This is.
Oh, this is just fiction.
These are fiction books.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Just so in case we have any kids a little bit scared about back to school with Bigfoot.
Oh, okay. That sounds cute.
It is really cute. Bigfoot is getting ready to go back to school until he starts to think about all the big trouble he could get into.
Oh.
So it's really wild, full of really colorful pictures, guaranteed to get kids' attention. So.
Oh, this is good. And this is for the young ones, obviously.
This is for the young ones, yeah.
Okay, that's great. Back to school with Bigfoot. Love it. Oh, you can read. Is this the one?
This is the one I think would be
We were
great
talking
for
about
you.
this for my little guy. Okay.
So it's all about the different places and ways that kids can read. So whether it's at the bottom of the ocean, or in a broken down spaceship, or maybe just under the covers after bedtime. It shows all these great ways that you can read. So it's perfect for the kids that are just starting to read, kind of get that magic of reading.
The magic of reading, that's perfect. That's where my little guy's at right now. He's going into grade 2, just starting. It's very exciting. Oh, this looks good. Maybe this one's for my daughter then.
Lemons.
Okay.
So Lemonade is her name, and she's always been told when life gives you lemons, you can turn it into lemonade. But now she has to move to a new city with a grandfather she barely knows, and there is a Bigfoot lurking in the woods. So, the second book about Bigfoot, oddly enough. So this is just kind of a great book for kids that maybe are starting at a new school,
right?
Or maybe they're feeling a little bit out of their element, because it kind of has that fish out of water feel.
Fish out of water feel, and just feeling it. So this is for the readers that are a little bit more advanced.
A little bit older, yeah. It is a chapter book, so you're looking for probably ages 9 and up.
9 and up.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's great.
Unless they're a really great reader, then.
Then we have that, right? We have those kids that are already advanced. Oh, this one looks good. Okay, Funny Girl.
Funny Girl. So it's a collection of short stories written by funny women. It's not just for girls. This is definitely a book that boys would enjoy as well. So there's, a little cartoon about a girl that kills a bee and then accidentally stings herself with it. Or there's a lot of stories about younger sisters torturing their older sisters. So it's guaranteed to get big laughs.
Nice. I like it. Okay, Funny Girl. I like it. Funniest stories ever, it says. Oh, I've heard about this one. This is getting a lot of buzz, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's actually by author Becky Albertalli, who wrote Simon versus the Homo sapiens a few years ago.
Right.
Really popular, great author. So this is a YA novel. And we have Molly, who is a serial crusher. So she's had 26 crushes and no dates. So she decides to help her sister focus on her love life for a little while. But while she's doing that, obviously 2 boys come out of the woodwork, and she's having trouble choosing between the 2 of them. So it's a really nice, light read, but it's really fun. All about high school and high school romance.
Oh, that's cute. I like those YA novels. I read them sometimes just for fun.
Oh, they're great.
It takes you back, right?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, The Hate You Give. Oh, yes, I've heard about this one.
So this is, my top pick for YA 2017. It is such a wonderful book. I cannot recommend it more. We have Star, who's an African-American girl. She's grown up in a poor neighborhood, but she actually goes to school in a wealthy white neighborhood. And after a party one day, she witnesses her best friend get shot and killed by the police.
Wow.
So she really obviously struggles coming to terms with this and how she should be reacting, the proper ways to react, and everything that comes with this tragic event. So this has huge buzz all year. It's such a great book.
It's such a great book. Is it something that you need to maybe have a conversation with your young reader before they tackle it?
Absolutely. I mean, there is strong language. There's obviously violence involved.
Right.
But it's such an important book that I would encourage all teenagers to read it, but it's great to have those conversations with your parents
beforehand.
as well.
Wonderful.
Beforehand and afterwards.
And afterwards, absolutely, right? So The Hate You Give, Angie Thomas. Yeah, lots of buzz with this one. Allison, thank you so much. These will get the kids geared up and ready for school for sure. We're talking the BT Book Club. So tell us a little bit about this book. This is the one we've read and that we will be discussing a little bit later on Breakfast Television.
I'm so excited to talk about this one.
Yes.
It was very interesting. So it's loosely based on the Manson cult, right? So the Manson murders, that kind of thing. So Evie is a lonely teenager, and she gets caught up in this group of dangerous and exotic women, and she doesn't really realize that they're building to this kind of horrible act of violence.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see what we all think about this.
Yes.
I think we have differing views, which always makes for a good book club.
Yeah, the best kind.
With the best kind. So moving on to the next book. So this will be for, where are we now, October?
That's September.
September.
Yes.
September, we're reading Truly, Madly, Guilty. This is by Leanne Moriarty, who is quite famous of late.
Yes, she's done lots of great books, biggest one being Big Little Lies, which was the mini-series that came out this year.
Yes, with Nicole Kidman and Reese Witherspoon, and it did very well.
Yes.
It's got a whole bunch of Emmy Awards for nominations.
So she's really great at creating these intricate characters. And this one has a very slow build, but if you're a fan of Leanne Moriarty, you'll really like it.
Nice. Okay, so I'm very looking forward to reading this one. And this one looks great for October.
A little bit of a creepy book called I See You by Claire McIntosh. And so the premise is this woman is looking through the paper one day and she sees her face, her picture, in the classified section. Just her face with an email address, a phone number, and nothing else, no information.
Ooh.
And the next day she sees a different woman's face. And the next day it's a different woman, and she's convinced that something is going wrong. And she quickly realizes that, yes, she's being followed, she's being watched.
Whoa. I See You, Claire McIntosh. Okay, creepy one for October in the spirit of Halloween. And then finally for November, this one has been on my desk for about 3 months now.
Yes.
Yes, I can't wait to see this
I'm so
one.
excited to read The Wonder. Emma Donoghue, who is a very famous author, and she wrote Room.
Yes, which
Came out
won
in 2010.
all kinds of awards. Yes.
Yes, huge book. So this one has also been very big, very popular. So it's about an Irish nurse who's called to a small town to investigate whether or not a miracle has happened. So this young girl has been claiming that she has not eaten for months, and yet she's still surviving and thriving. She's not starving. So this nurse comes out to check out what could be happening.
Well, this is so great. And Emma Donoghue, really interesting because she's Irish-Canadian, and then I think she wrote the screenplay for Room, and then the movie went on to do very well as well.
Oh, yes, it won all sorts of awards,
All
both
kinds
of
of
them.
awards.
So she's such a wonderful writer.
Wonderful. Okay, so really looking forward to this as well.